This message goes out to my governor. I'm very frustrated with you because I feel like you're not taking in everyone's well-being into account. Like, you just care about this virus that has a pretty good success rate, and the things that you're trying to make us do so that we can open back up when those things actually have a pretty good chance of being bad for us. It's very frustrating because you're trying to I feel like it's like you saying, okay, if you want this virus to go away, I need you to hop on one foot 10 times. And when you're at the store, if you see a line, you can't cross the line. And that if you pass the bread, then you have to go back all the way to the start again. And we have to start over again. Like, because you're going to get the virus. And there have been people that have even said that trying to contain the virus is like trying to stop the wind. It's impossible. There's no way. And I hear you with the mask thing, but now they're saying it can be spread through farting, and it can be spread through a bunch of other things. So it's like, yeah, we're protecting other people from us. Okay, well, can we not please, like, can we keep the sick people home? I mean, why isn't that an option? Seriously, if people are really concerned about getting sick and they have special needs, health issues, then why can't we give them those special accommodations of, we have home delivery service, we have all of these things that should be able to like get them back to work. Why are we keeping everyone home? And I feel like you're being a hypocrite because you're not taking a pay cut, you're not getting your paychecks slashed, you're not losing, starving, you're not having to have any of these, consequences of this shutdown. People are losing their livelihoods, things that they've worked for their whole life, and you're taking that away from them. What really bothers me is that I have kids, and my kids, they haven't been able to leave because I have been following the order, okay? Reluctantly. And until Mother's Day, actually, I'm not gonna lie, like on Mother's Day, I was like, forget it. I'm gonna see my mother and I'm gonna see my daughter. I mean, I missed my daughter's birthday, her 20th birthday. And I missed a bunch of other things too. And it's just like, I'm done. I'm not going to miss anything else. Sorry, I mean, at some point we have to live our life and we can't be scared. And no matter what you do in life, you're going to take a chance. You go out of your house, you just don't know what's going to happen. Everything's so unknown and unpredictable. And, people die on the way to work. People die walking outside their door. I mean, just, it's in their sleep. Death is inevitable and it's unpredictable. We cannot control, stop death. And, people are going to get sick. And if, like I said, if someone's extremely vulnerable or compromised, then let's leave those people home, especially if they're scared of dying. We have ways to help them out. Why can't we just help them out and allow people who want to live a chance to live and get their money and not go bankrupt or lose everything? I know that doesn't mean anything to you because you have a paycheck, that you're not sacrificing anything right now. All you're probably worried about is your next election, getting voted or whatever, or upsetting your big donors, the ones that bribed you and are getting you to do this, your party. It's just disappointing, like sometimes I wish that you guys would be like above that, stand out and speak for what's right, even if it's not popular and even if it's goes against what the people who whatever, because it's right. That's what makes people heroes. You're not a hero when you're just doing what everyone else is doing and what they're telling you to do, and because it's the popular thing and whatever. Like, if you really cared, why wouldn't you have meetings with the opposing side? Why wouldn't you try to talk to them? Why wouldn't you try to understand and say, I get that, I recommend this. I wish that you guys could do that. And I would like, you asked us to have a quarantine for 2 weeks or whatever. We did that. We did it for a month. We did it for whatever long. And now it's like, not only are you not loosening it up, like you're getting tighter with your reins, and it's unreasonable. It's not okay. My kids have been in the house since the beginning of this lockdown. We go on car rides occasionally, but that's like the most of it what we do. They don't get out. They don't go anywhere. Not to the park. Yeah, we have a backyard. We're fortunate, and I know that. But I feel sorry for the kids that don't. And now you're saying for little kids to wear a mask. My 3-year-old son, I'm not going to force him to do that. That's insane, And so it's like, oh, well, let the baby get infected because she's under 3, thank God. And even then, like, I've read studies from multiple people saying that masks are dangerous. So you want us to compromise our health and our immune systems? Because there's a whole germ theory that, like, if you're not being exposed to germs, I read this in my psychology books and my developmental children psychology books, that like kids need to be exposed to germs and bacteria, and they need to be able to play in the dirt and be around other kids. When you're not exposed to that, you weaken your immune system. And so people being locked up, you're weakening our immune system and putting on masks and straining our systems. It's weakening us. It's making us more vulnerable to attack. And it seems like, I know you're saying like there isn't whatever, and we're crazy conspiracy people, whatever, and I'm one of the very few that owns it. Yeah, I do my homework. I look into things. I like to do my own research. I like to just kind of investigate things, and I always question things. That's what made me do so well in school. I excelled in school because of that. So you're telling me to abandon it and just do as I'm told all of a sudden? And my biggest issue is that I've never done well with bullies. I've never done well with bullies, like not just to me, but to other people. I would see someone having something and I'd be like, no, let's talk about that. I didn't care who it was or whatever. Like, no, you're not going to treat people horribly, and you're not going to try to whatever and push them into things. And that's, I think, what you're missing about the whole Trump thing, is that you guys think that like you can bully people into picking your side. Like, if we say these things about you and we put targets on your back for supporting this man, then you'll be scared and you'll be like, anything just to stop this harassment. But I'm like, no, screw that. Screw it. I'm sorry, but never identified as a Republican. And I didn't vote for Trump, but everything that's happened since then is what led me to support this man. And the more people keep saying, like, no, you can't, and you're so wrong, and you're so evil, and this and that, and whatever stupid thing that they're trying to throw at me, it's like, it only makes me want to fight back harder. And I see that, like, you think, okay, well, maybe she needs to be taken out. But that's the mentality of Trump supporters in general, for the most part, like the ones, especially the outspoken ones. You're not going to bully us into liking your side and to doing what you want. You're just causing more enemies. And I think you think, okay, great, well, let's get this war started so that we can just get you guys out of here, because we don't like you. You don't want to do what we want to do. We want you dead. I mean, if that's not what you want, then why are you starving people? Why are you taking away their livelihoods, and why are you threatening them with intimidation? Oh, hopefully we can get peer pressure and people to come out and come get you if you're not doing what you're supposed to, and they can report you or give you a stern message. But no violence, just peer pressure, strong peer pressure. Well, I went to high school, and not everyone falls into peer pressure, and not everyone gets sucked into that nonsense, and that's the dumbest way to try to get people to do what you want. And it makes me lose respect for you. So I'm hoping that if you want to be seen as something good and you want to be viewed in a different light, then stop trying to push people into doing what you want and to taking your agenda, because all they're going to do is resent you. You can't force your will on people. And you think you can, but no, you're waking a sleeping giant. Like, you're going to cause big issues that you don't want. And I'm not threatening violence on you. I'm just saying people aren't going to follow your orders because it's unreasonable. Like, yeah, cool. You want me to be under lockdown for how long? To be away from my family and whatever? Okay, I can do that for this amount of time. But then whenever it comes time to release, no, you don't want to release us. You want to put us down longer? And you think I'm going to be like, okay, oh, no, it's not flattening the curve. It's not doing stuff. And there is a lot of other contradicting stuff that's out there that says that, this approach is not what's best, and the numbers and whatever. And I know that people are trying to stifle that and they're trying to censor it, but there's other ways of handling this. Instead of like punishing everyone, protect the vulnerable by keeping them, making accommodations for them. That's not going to bankrupt our state like you are doing. Like, you're bankrupting our state. You're killing homeowners, business owners, people who aren't able to make it like you are with the cushy, a nice salary. You gave you and your people raises. Like, show us that you're with us. Like, you want to be with us and we're in this together. Then take the pay cut. Don't get money. Struggle. Make your people struggle too, because you're making, the residents struggle. You're making, business owners struggle. Why aren't you struggling? Why are you getting, because you're necessary? But they're not. No, they're necessary too. And so, I mean, I'm open for an actual discussion if you're interested in that, but like, people protesting, it's not because they're racist, it's not because whatever, and they're ignorant and they don't care about other people. No, it's because they do care about other people. Personally, me, I'm not that affected. Yes, I have kids, and it's been very challenging having to be home with my kids all the time and seeing them suffer, and the fact that they don't get to go anywhere and do anything and socialize, and they've been locked up in this house and they're not even allowed to leave the house. And it makes me think that like you don't like kids because not only is our state the highest in abortion, but you want our kids to wear a mask if they go out. You don't want them to go out. You don't want parents to take their kids for rides more than two people in a car. I have 5 kids. And it's not fair, for my kids, who I care about. I chose to have them and whatnot, and I know that you're all for getting rid of them up to 9 months and whatever, and, women's rights, because they're more important than kids' rights, babies' rights. But it seems very cruel what you're doing, and I know that you think that you're, like, being a hero, but you're really not. And I wish that you would change your mind, because not only are you not making people like you, but you're making it seem as though you're trying to take over and do something very sinister. And if that's not the case, then show us that you care. Be the leader that, people, not me, but other people elected you to be. Be the hero. Do what's right, even if it's hard and it's not popular and it's not what your party wants. Sometimes they're wrong. And if they're wrong, what makes leaders leaders is when they can actually stand up and speak out, even if it's, not going to be easy. So please make a change. Help me and people in New Mexico respect you and gain back that respect for you. I'm not going to gain the respect by you trying to bully the president into giving you, money that you're trying to whatever, and that's why I feel like you're holding us hostage so that you can get this relief fund, and you're hoping that we'll all get so desperate that we'll just be like, we'll do anything, we don't care, whatever you want. But no, it's the opposite. It's like, I'm done playing your roles. I'm done worrying about it. Like, honestly, I'm willing to risk death if that's the case, and I know a lot of other people are, and they're allowed that chance, and because it's part of our constitution. It's what our founding fathers fought for. We fought for that. Not me. They did. For us to have that, and you're trying to take it away, and you're trying to tell us what's not allowed, and you're trying to get, the state police to do things that go against what they were sworn in to do. It's despicable, honestly, and I really do hope that if you don't change your ways, that you're voted out, and very least voted out. More than that, people are not going to like you. You're not going to be wanted here. Please do the right thing. Let our state go free. And the mask thing, I've read countless articles, even from Dr. Fauci, about how dangerous masks are and how they are not good for you. It can compromise your immune system. You're breathing in CO2. Anyway, that's all I got. I had to say something because I can't. I'm sick of seeing it, and I'm ready to go out in the corner and put my sign out and be like, I'm done. People, what control does the government really have over you? And I get that, that's me causing problems, but sometimes you need problems, Like I've always read on the bumper stickers, obedient women are never making history, so I've never followed the rules, ever. I've always been someone who speaks up for what I believe, even when it's intimidating. Be like me. Nonetheless, please, I do ask kindly that you think about the people that elected you. Not me, but other people that elected you who are trying to survive. Not just the what is this coronavirus thing, COVID thing or whatever, but who are trying to survive life past that, because the things that you're doing are going to cause long-term, lasting, damaging effects. You've ruined people's livelihoods. At least say you're sorry. That's all I got.